I told him to use 0 dp. These other two, I told them to start at wrap content. So these two are already starting with an advantage, and then they get added on the same amount of pixels as everybody else. Does that make sense? Okay. So there's a nice little user interface on this. Let's do something with the text that's inside here. I'm going to change this guy back to wrap content. And actually, let me get the weights out of here. Make sure that looks okay. There we go. And let's go over to our main activity. Let me check the names on those guys. Text view 1, text view 2, text view 3. Sounds good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a hold of those guys. This line here loads up that XML. And he does a process called inflation. He reads in the XML and creates view objects to represent what was inside that XML. So he's going to create a view group object that represents the linear layout. And inside of there, he's going to have a view for each of those objects inside there. Text views for the text, edit texts for the things that are text fields. Once I've loaded it, I can now ask it for things. I can say, find view by ID, art.id dot text view 1. And then I can say in front of this, text view 1 equals that. And then I can use Control-Shift-O to import him, Control-1 to add cast, and there we go. Now I set up a little macro in Eclipse to make that a little easier to do, so I don't have to type quite as much. So I say ATV for Android text view, and then I can say here text view 2 and go over here